What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? Share with me your secrets deep inside. What kind of Pokemon are you? Are you loyal through and through? Do you ever heart that's true? What kind of Pokemon are you?
Hey, what is up guys? My name is Gray and welcome back to my Let's Play. So we're still out here I don't know, I guess that's the such guys. So we're going to continue heading over here to the left, and then just gonna see what else we can find. Alright, so it looks like there's a couple of trainers here. Let me just battle this guy first. With these wings, I can fly you away. I guess he was gonna say that to the girl. Okay, so the Bird Keeper is gonna start off with a Yanmega. Alright, so it's I guess this reference makes sense. We're gonna use let's go with Hidden Power. Alright, awesome. That's super effective. So, going to take out the Yanmega in one hit. And next he's going to send in a Heracross. We're going to switch out and let's go into Telemere. So we're just going to go for a wing attack, and he's going to go for an endurance, so that means he's going to live the hits. But unless he has like quick attack or anything else, he's definitely going to lose next turn. Even if he has quick attack, it's fine, because it won't do anything to us. Alright, so overall, a pretty easy battle. But it looks like we are still kind of like just over leveled a little bit, so what I'm going to do is I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna either like just not do grinding for a while, or maybe switch out the party a little bit, just to make it a little bit easier, so that way we have our regular party on reserve, and then start using some of the other members, at least until the levels start getting a little bit higher. Okay, so here we're gonna go up against a Wobbuffet, so it's a pretty bad matchup on our end. Alright, so let's go for a Rock Smash and scout out what he does. Alright, awesome. We're going to lower his defense, and he's going to go for a Miracle, and that's going to fail. Okay, so let's go for Swift. Alright, awesome. Knocked him out. He didn't go for I think he gets Destiny's Bomb, but I doubt he has it at this level. Alright, so let's switch out and let's go into Athena. Okay, so we're gonna go for a Twister, and I don't think it's gonna, it's not gonna do much, but we can pretty much take anything this thing has to hit us with, although speed drop is not good on our end. But luckily we do have the leftover, so it's gonna give us back about a quarter of all the damage that it does. So this thing is half ground type, so Water Pulse should at least be neutral. Let's just see how much this does. Alright, so it's almost enough to knock it out. I'm just gonna go for a Foresight, so you know, we're good. I think we do still outspeed it, so next turn we should be able to just finish him off. Let's just go for another Twister, and that will be enough to just take this thing out. And Athena's gonna grow to level 28. Okay, so Sophie is defeated as well, so now we can keep heading over here to the west, and alright, so we made it to a new area. I guess I might as well stop at the Pokemon Center just to heal up. Okay, so all of our party members are back up to full, and let's talk to this woman here. Oh, hello, your name is Gray. I can see that you're a trainer, so that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to assess something on this PC. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great. You're using the storage system. If you could please visit me at home. My house is on Route 114. Okay. So let's go visit that lady, and we're in Fall Arbor Town. So yeah, it's I think it's gonna be the next route. Have you already challenged Flannery, the leader of the Larvage Gym? The girl's grandfather was famous. He was one of the Elite Four in the Pokemon League at one point. I wouldn't surprise me to see Flannery become a great trainer in her own right. Okay, hope things go well for her. And Professor Cosmo went off to Meteor Falls on Route 114 with some people from Team Magma. Alright, so I guess, yeah, we're still heading to Route 114, so let's see. Here we're gonna get the sea incest, but our bag is full, so we're gonna have to go into the mart and start selling off all the extra stuff that we're carrying. And I wonder if anyone here gives us anything, so let's, alright, so we're just gonna tell us about the moonstones, and this lady is gonna be able to teach us a new move, so let's see. Everyone can learn it. I guess Athena needs a decent move set, so we're gonna teach her Powder Snow. Let's see, it's 40 base damage, blast a foe with a snowy gust, may cause freezing. So it's basically ice tackle attack, but with a status effect. Alright, so I'm just gonna get rid of refresh. So I can just buy like full heals and full restores and stuff, so we don't really need this move. It's just taking up a slot. Alright, so now she has a ice type move. This nugget I found here, it's supposed to have... I suppose I'll have to sell it, seeing it as how it has no other use. This guy's got life figured out. Yeah, so we're gonna start selling all of our extra stuff. Let's just kind of go through our bag and see what we have here. Let's see, I guess I'll hold on to that Poke Flute. We have a Thunderstone Pels. I guess I can sell this powder here. But a lot of this extra stuff, I mean, we can still use, we just can't use it right now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sell off all the stuff that, I don't know, it's worth a lot, but we don't really need. There we go, and everything else, we're gonna hold on to, because it's really just a bunch of stuff that, actually, let me see, open up our party, and, yeah, everyone else is already holding items, so, I guess I'll have to go back to the PC, and then, I just deposit a bunch of my stuff there, because it's really just hold items that, we could use, but everyone else already has one, so it's really not a big deal. Okay, and yeah, here we go. So it's item storage, and we're just gonna deposit a bunch of stuff. Let's just go through the top and deposit everything we don't need. Like Thunderstone, we can just deposit that. And let's see, Mystic Water, we don't need that right now. PP Max. There we go. So it looks like we deposited everything that's not necessary. So we're gonna finally just close out of that, and we can start heading out. So it looks like everyone here is just telling us to go to Meteor Falls, and we haven't been to this house yet. All right. So let's talk to this guy. I'm the move tutor. I know all the moves that Pokemon learn, every one of them, and I can teach Pokemon those moves. I can teach a move to a Pokemon of yours if you'd like. I'll do it for a heart skill. I'm collecting those now. If your Pokemon need to learn a move, come back with a heart skill. Okay, so I guess we'll need to find some hard skills before we get the moves. And here is Route 114. So they told us that we can go to one of the houses, and my big brother is the fossil maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. He loves digging holes too, but he dug this hole by himself. You can have this so you can dig holes just like my big brother. Alright, so we have TM28. And let me just open up the bag. Oh, not that. Let's open up the bag and look at our TMs, and turned into arm thrust. So just a fighting type move that hits multiple times. I'm a fossil maniac. I'm a nice guy who loves fossils. Do you want a fossil? But the fossils around these parts all belong to me, none for you. You can't bear to go without a fossil. Look in the desert where there are boulders and sands that may hide fossils. Okay. Alright, so this guy's just claiming his land, I guess. So it's pretty interesting, but you know, not much else to do. I like to fish, but I also like to battle. If anyone challenges me, and I'm there, even if I'm fishing. Okay, so gonna go up against this fisherman, and he's gonna send out his Porygon 2. I guess that would be an easy way to fish. You can just send them in and use an electric move and just knock out all the fish, and they'll just float right to the top, and they're also kind of pre-cooked. But let's see, we can just go for Swift. And these things are pretty bulky, so he's gonna start to recover, and he's gonna get back slightly less. Well, the recovery gives him exactly half, but our moves are doing more than that, so we should be able to just finish him off with a fighting type move. Okay, so let's see. This guy's got a Pushiana. All my Pokemon does is feather dance. No one dares to come near me. Saya, if you would please take this TM away. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I already know what it is. So normally this thing is Roar, but I guess it got turned into feather dance. So yeah. And this is actually technically a new area, so we should be able to get an encounter. But I guess first I'm just going to start battling some of these trainers here. And looks like here we have almost had a double battle. Me, I'm just not a pretty face. Alright, so let's find out if that's true. So this picnicker Charlotte is going to battle us, and she is going to send out a Dusclops. Okay, so let's go with Confusion. And he's gonna go for a Nightshade. Yeah, so since we're going up against a Ghost type, we are a little bit at a disadvantage, but we should be able to just switch out and then get a better matchup against this thing. So let's go into Mako. We can go for a Bite and get that super effective hit with the Dark types. Alright, so there's the Nightshade again. It's gonna not do too much damage, but Bite should be able to just finish him off. Oh, it actually lives, so it still has a little bit of health. It's gonna go for another Nightshade. It's gonna bring us down to about half. And an Ember will finish him off this time. Okay, so overall, pretty easy battle, I guess. Just gotta have the right matchup against him. Let's grab this item. It's a Max Potion. I'm leading a big one, a huge one, I'll tell you. Oh, he's talking about fishing. Okay, so... Alright, so hopefully he's got a good catch, although I'm not really sure what you can get. I think in this water you can normally get like a... I don't know, I think it was a Magikarp and a... Maybe Relicanth? I forgot the other one. I know it's a fish that evolves into, yeah, it was like the... No, never mind. I'll just, go for a Rock Smash. I think it was like a Mantine or something else, but it's been so long since I played the original Emerald. I think, yeah, it was probably Tentacruel, because it's what usually we can probably get in like most of the routes. Alright, so this guy is defeated, and actually something else we might be able to do is I think if we head down here, yeah, it's still all the same area, so we can actually also go in just the grass and get a Pokemon there. And I think the grass has a lot more types of Pokemon, so I'm just gonna go there and see what we can get. Okay, so this girl's gonna start out Slowpoke. Guess we can just go for a hidden power. Now let's forget exactly what this move is. I think it's either... yeah, so it's an electric type move, because I was either thinking it's either electric or ice, for some reason. And next is a Wobbuffet, so we are going to switch out here, and we're going to go into Telomere. Because I need something that can just do a lot of damage and just finish this thing off quickly. Okay, so we're going to go for Supersonic, actually. Just get this thing confused. After that, I can start going for bites. Alright, perfect. So he's going to hurt himself. I don't have to worry about Destiny Bond. And a bite actually doesn't do enough to... oh, right. I forgot that bite is, oh. Alright, so he's going to, yeah, go for Destiny Bond. Let's just go for an Agility. I always forget that, there's a physical and special split, and that starts off next gen. Alright, so, I just still need to be careful and keep that in mind. Alright, so he's confused. Let's go for another bite. Alright, so it snapped out of confusion. It went for Destiny Bond. So what I have to do is... let's see. Agility. I can't switch out, unfortunately, just because of his Shadow Tag. It's going to force me to stay in this battle. So something else I can do is... I can maybe stall him out. Probably have more agility than he has Destiny Bond. Alright, so there we go. There's a safeguard, so he can protect himself. Let's go for a bite. And then this time we can knock him out without worrying about going down with him. Alright, awesome. So that's going to bring Telomere up to level 28. And we have that Picnicker defeated. Okay, let's see. I wonder if there's like a... there we go. So there's a hidden item in here turned into Moo Moo Milk. And nothing there. But there's just... the last part is talking to this fisherman here. If we were fishing, you wouldn't stand a chance against me. So bring on your Pokemon. And Claude is going to send out a Raikou, so it's a really good Pokemon to have. We're going to go for... let's go for Rock Smash. So luckily this thing's at a pretty low level, so we should be able to just take anything this thing can hit us with. Confusion will finish him off. And next is a Viper. I'm gonna stay in since I do have the Confusion. And awesome. So another Pokemon down. I think he has one more. But I'm probably just gonna switch out because Bruce is starting to get pretty high up there in levels. So let's go with a Nell. Okay, so Thunder Shock should be enough to take this thing out because it's a pretty low level. Oh, never mind. It only does about half, but we did get the paralysis. And it's going to go for a Charm, so that's going to lower our attack harshly, which doesn't matter because we have we're a mixed attacker. We can go physical or special. Awesome. So finish that guy off and got some pretty good money out of it. So let's just switch Bruce from the front of the party, and let's go with... I guess we'll just go with a Nell since it doesn't really matter right now. So here we're gonna get a new patch of, oh yeah, first patch we go into, it's gonna be a new encounter, and it is a Raikou. This is probably a really lucky catch. Let's get another, might even be able to get the full set. Oh man, we're really high level, so let's go for a Thunder Shock. It's resisted. Yeah, so it's not very effective. Just gonna go for a Bite. So I mean, honestly, we catch him, it's probably just a better version of a Nell. Oh, and this thing might have, hopefully it doesn't have Roar. Just gotta be careful, make sure we don't get roared out. Alright, so we got the crit. There's the Thunder Shock. And I think it only does like one hit of damage each turn. So, did get the paralysis that time. And I do have the Master Ball, but we're not gonna throw that out yet. I caught Entei on my first try. Let's throw out a Great Ball. Alright, so this thing's only level 15, so yeah, that it doesn't. They don't have that ridiculous catch rate. And then even normally, I think their catch rate is pretty high since they're roaming legendaries. So you gotta be able to just do it in one hit normal, usually. Alright, so Raikou embodies the speed of lightning. It roars and sends shockwaves shuddering through the air and ground as if lightning bolts were crashing down. Alright, so we are gonna give this thing a nickname. Let's go with. Alright, so we can call him Noxus, and we're gonna send him over to the PC. Actually, so as long as we're here, we're pretty close to the PC. I guess we can just run back and heal up our Pokemon while we're there. Because it did take a little bit of damage, so it's good to just get them all back up to full. And we could also just take a look at our new Raikou. Okay, so Raikou is, let's see, yes, he's impish with pressure. He's holding the Lax Incense. And he has Bite, Leer, and Thunder Shock. So yeah, good thing is really low level, so we don't have to worry about his Roar. But let's move him into the party and switch him with a Nell. It's gonna be really cool just to have another Pokemon on our team that we can use. I'll probably do most of the grinding off screen since he's still pretty low level, but I don't know, guess maybe we can switch him in and out a little bit. So yeah, so he's in the front of the party. We'll just keep him up there. And I already battled that girl there. I'll just go down here and battle the rest of these trainers. Okay, so there's also Hitmonchan in here. I guess on this gen it's not really that good because they get access to all of the elemental punches, but because they're all special attacks, it's you know, kind of a useless set of moves. We're gonna switch in Danny since we're immune to I guess pretty much. Oh, just gonna go for Pursuit, and we're fine. So we do have to finish this thing off quickly since it does have Pursuit. Let's go for Shadow Punch. Okay, so we're just gonna go for Revenge. It doesn't affect us, so we're just gonna go for another Pursuit. Or another, not another Pursuit, another Shadow Punch. And just take this thing out. I love using the Berry Crush machine. Okay, so this guy's just gonna talk to us and give us a Wepper Berry. And let's go into the house here and talk to the woman. So I think this is the one we met before. That was at Route 114. Oh, Gray. I'm sorry everything's so cluttered. When I get engrossed in research, things end up this way. This is embarrassing. Please keep this a secret in exchange for this. She's gonna give us a Lotad doll. This Lotad doll was transferred to the PC. Okay, so I guess this is fine. I guess let's just head out, and it's probably gonna be a good place to stop. So if you guys like this episode, just remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.